So I go back and forth on this. I think we're pretty open about how we've ungated everything at Metadata. And do we truly know at the end of the day that that's the best approach? Probably not. Do we do it because if we were marketing to ourselves, and would we want to have to fill out forms to download every single piece of thing and educate ourselves? No, we would hate doing that. So I think that's driven a lot of why we ungate things. But you'll see some of the companies who do, like, let's use Gong, for example. Everybody loves Gong. They're the poster SaaS child right now. They can do no wrong. They do a lot of great marketing. They still gate some of their stuff at the end of the day. So if there's really good high value content that you think is worth gating at the end of the day, go ahead and gate it. There's nothing stopping you. I just don't believe of gating, guides and ebooks and all this fluffy stuff at the beginning of a buyer journey that really, if I'm reading that, I'm so far away from being ready to talk to sales that it doesn't make sense to gate it and add me to some shitty sequence and have a SDR hammer me for it.
Yeah. I like this question because it's kind of not controversial, contrarian. Cause usually people would say you need to gate all of your content, we're saying maybe is the myth, cause this is the more recent, I don't want to call it bandwagon, but a lot of more.
No, I mean, it is a
engage your
bandwagon.
content.
Everybody's talking about it. Yeah.
And so I agree. Cause just because we chose to do it and we think it's the right way, doesn't mean it's actually true or accurate. And like Mark said, we don't know, could it work better if we gated our content? We'll never know because we don't negate it, or maybe someday we'll try some pieces and, but I think even then it's kind of well, what do you do with the email addresses of the people that signed up for it? That's, I think, just as important part of the gating or ungating your content as just the decision to do it or not. So what do you do with those people after they do fill out a form? Are you hammering them with sales messages, or are you just giving them something every once in a while and still letting them bring themselves in or draw themselves in? So I think that's the other part of it. It's what do you do with that info?
Well, and it's 2022. If I want to get in touch with a sales team from somewhere, I know how to do it. Do you know how to do it? Everyone else knows how to do it. So why would you think that because I'm downloading some piece of content that means that I'm ready to talk to sales? And then the other thing that I would mention is ungating it is actually the easy part. What is the difficult part is all the conversations that need to happen internally with your leadership team, with your CEO, of what is going to change when the gates are unlocked, because a lot changes. And if you are using, leads and MQLs and, all these leading indicators to show how much success you're driving, and then suddenly those all, evaporate overnight, then you're in a really tough spot. And if you don't have those conversations ahead of time, your CEO and leadership team are like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Don't not have a plan. Because all of a sudden, lead volume just dropped a ton. But then then on that second side of your mouth, you're saying, but damn, pipeline's still the same. Because those leads didn't really matter. They weren't really ready to buy.